I've had 2 hours of sleep in 1 hour. I need to go pick up my daughter from school, but I spent the last 5 days toy shopping in Singapore. Who wants to see what I got? So after I made a video about the new Sanrio store in Chinatown, the owners of the store got in touch and sent me this gigantic bag. It's filled with a lot of Sanrio presents, but most importantly, I got the Hangar tape measure. It looks like a regular, adorable, fluffy keychain, but check this out. Oh, there's a measuring tape inside, and when you push this button on the back of his head, oh, that's very handy. But I also got a copy of the latest Sanrio Strawberry News, and this issue comes with a free badge of My Melody and My Sweet Piano. This is a plush Kuromi clip, and in here, I have some Singapore exclusive stickers and 2 Hangar keychains. But you see those little holes? This pouch is filled with charms to put inside these holes. And one of the charms is Hangar as an omelette. I got a pom-pom purin bag, a My Melody miniature suitcase, and a very cute summery Cinnamoroll keychain. Some more Sanrio Singapore stickers. I think this is a Hangar umbrella charm. A fuzzy Hangar keychain that is not a measuring tape. And for the biggest Sanrio fan, it's a Sanrio fan. It's like 10 degrees in Sydney right now, so I really don't need this, but I could have used it while I was in Singapore. But the same company that owns the Sanrio store also owns a Snoopy store, and they hooked me up while I was there too. I got a peanut zip-up pouch. This is one of the best Snoopy plushes I've ever seen. It's Snoopy inside his iconic red doghouse. You can put him on top of the doghouse too. For my daughter, I got this incredible Snoopy bag. Honestly, the chicest Snoopy thing I've ever seen. A bunch of Singapore Snoopy stickers. If you want to buy some stickers of beloved American characters eating durian, Singapore is the place for you. I got some Snoopy t-shirts. This Olaf t-shirt is for my friend Tommy. This Woodstock t-shirt is for my son. And obviously I got myself the coolest t-shirt. It's Snoopy and the names of all of his siblings. I know everybody loves Olaf, but I'm a huge fan of Spike. My niece Ada just turned 5 and I missed her birthday party because I was in Singapore, but she is a huge fan of Sally from Peanuts. So I got her not just one Sally Snoopy keychain with her name on it, I got her 2 Sally keychains with her name on it. They're calling me the uncle of the year. And they're also calling the company that owns the Sanrio store the Thanos of Singapore vendors, because not only do they own the Sanrio store, they also have the Snoopy store, and they own the Disney store at Jewel at Changi Airport. And they hooked me up there too. I got my best friend Angus a Return of the Jedi t-shirt. My son Archie is copying a Pizza Planet t-shirt. And I got this sick one of Donald Duck and his nephews looking for treasure in the shirt pocket. That is awesome. I got a Mickey and Minnie in Singapore eco bag with the Merlion on the other side, some Mickey Singapore postcards, and a keyring, some magnets, and a bunch of stickers. I'm not sure if any of these characters are eating a durian. Let's see. No, Iron Man's not eating a durian. Captain America not eating a durian. No, no, no. Is that durian? Oh no, it's a bike. No durian in any of these stickers. Oh, no, I thought maybe he was giving her Minnie a piece of durian. Maybe he is. I don't know. Is that durian? Singaporeans? Another one for my son, the Pizza Planet truck to go with his Pizza Planet t-shirt. This super cute pin of Piglet and Pooh and Eeyore. And then we have 2 Eco Bag mystery blind boxes. There are 8 to collect, and I want either Donald or Piglet. The first one is a bunch of Mickey Mouse Kaya toasts. And inside box number 2 is a Mickey Mouse sandwich. And not only is this a cute keychain, but inside, it's an eco bag. I was actually invited to Singapore by PopMart to try their new pop bakery. Here is the menu from said bakery. The Twinkle Twinkle Popsicle came with this awesome clear trading card. And I also got this Crybaby plush keychain from a blind box, and when you squeeze it, it cries big bubbles. So the Pop Bakery is inside Resorts World Sentosa, and you know what else is there? Universal Studios Singapore. And there's a Sanrio store inside Universal Studios as well, and they have all these bucket hats of, I think it's just Hello Kitty, My Melody, Pom Pom Purin, Cinnamoroll, and Kuromi. Unfortunately, no Hangar, but don't worry, I did find lots of Hangar stuff. And I ended up going with the Kuromi bucket hat, and I got this magnet, which is a very, very fun mashup of Hello Kitty and Jaws. Let me know in the comments if you think Hello Kitty survives this encounter. But it's not just a magnet, it's also a bottle opener. But the coolest thing I got at Universal Studios is this plush keychain of Felix the cat. This is part of a collaboration with a streetwear brand called Your Local Store. I think that's what it says in Mandarin or Cantonese. But they were also selling this amazing jacket, and on the back, I love the back design. It's just like a bunch of Felix faces in a rotary phone with a lady on the phone in the middle. Very cool, I don't know. I had no idea I was such a Felix fan until I like ran to the store the moment I saw his big happy face. I wish Universal Studios sold way more merch of the older characters. Like if I could buy like a Woody Woodpecker plush keychain, I'd get several. But the Kuromi hat is coming off because it's all about my favorite Sanrio character now, Hangar and the rest of the Happy Dan Bui. Of course, the Happy Dan Bui is a boy band consisting of Hangar, Kurobi, Batsmaru, Tuxedo Sam, Peckle, Pachako. Where's Peckle? There he is. He's tan, so he's kind of blending into the sand. Does anyone think it's weird that the Happy Dan Bui is like a fish, a frog, 2 penguins, a duck, so 5 animals that you might see at an aquarium, and then there's just a dog? Why is Pachako part of the Happy Dan Bui? That's the question I pose to you. But we can answer it another day because they had a pop-up at a water park, a place called Adventure Cove Waterpark, which is like this water park with heaps of slides and a fake beach and a big, huge like moat around the park that you can like get into a tube and slowly float through while looking for big blow-up dolls of the gang. But I bought this amazing beach bag, and I got this super sick Happy Dan Bui pin. And that's not the only Hungudon featuring pin I got, because I also went to the Oceanarium, which at the moment has a Crybaby takeover. So the PopMart character Crybaby, it's called Cry Me an Ocean. But last year they did a Hungudon pop-up at the Oceanarium, and they still had merch from that pop-up. And best of all, it was 20% off. So I got this Hungudon pin and this beautiful Hungudon pin. I guess I collect pins now, but also from the Oceanarium. They actually don't have this creature at the Oceanarium, but it's one of my favorite sea creatures. This is a striped garden eel. The only place I've seen it is at an aquarium in Japan, but my son loves this creature too. It's so cute, and it kind of like, it's like the prairie dog of under the sea. It pops its head up from underneath the sand. And I got my daughter, it's much bigger. This is just the most her thing ever. It's a big fluffy, I mean, is it meant to be a starfish? I guess it's meant to be like a starfish, but you probably can't tell because it's so well lit in here. But when you push this button, the starfish like lights up and turns, you know, just trust me, it's really impressive, okay? The Oceanarium also gave me this keychain of like this creepy prehistoric fish. His name starts with D. I'll tell you all about him in a future video. In fact, everything that I'm showing off today is gonna be, you're getting a sneak peek of what the next month of my videos is gonna be like. So like use the Men in Black device on your head the moment this video finishes so you can forget and then relive seeing all these toys again for the first time when those videos come out. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Let's do some random stuff. I found Tilly a Pingu blind bag from 7-Eleven. What did you get?
Sorry!
I also found her, I think this is like a game that you play. It's got My Melody's head in the middle, but it's like a bubble wrap. And you pop all the bubbles, and if you pop them in the right order, it like sings a song or something. They had a Kuromi one and a My Melody one, and there is a Cinnamoroll one too, but they were sold out. So I got her My Melody, because that's like her 4th favorite Sanrio character. Pretty sure it goes Cinnamoroll number 1, Usahana a very close number 2. You know what, I reckon she does put My Melody in 3rd place. So I'm still a great dad for getting it for her. I got myself from the same store that I got this one. I forget the name of it, but I'm gonna write it down right here. Maybe even put a photo that I took at the store right here. I found this on the shelf too. It looks like an original Tamagotchi, but it's not a Tamagotchi, it's not a virtual pet. What it is a kitchen timer, which is the exact amazing novelty that I'll never use, but I have millions of things like this because my brain is wired to think that I need them every time I see them. From a shop called Cove, which I have mixed feelings about. It's like a shop where different people like artists or resellers can rent a space and sell different items. So like it makes sense if you're running, if you're an artist or you make your own toys, you have somewhere where instead of renting your own shop, you rent a shelf at their shop, and then people can buy your craft there. It makes total sense that that stuff is there, but it's directly above a PopMart, right? And PopMart have, at the moment in Singapore, it's a Singapore exclusive Labubu. It's like the Merlion Labubu. And it is just, I went to 4 different PopMarts looking for it. It is sold out everywhere. It's $37. But if you go to CoPlay, there were like 5 resellers up there with stalls selling like shelves of these Merlions. I reckon I saw about 50 in the CoPlay space for $88. Like, why is PopMart allowing that? It left a bad taste in my mouth. But I'm gonna wash out that bad taste with a bath bomb featuring one of the hardest to find and hardest to say Sanrio characters. Say it with me, everyone. Adora Zatura Mari. This is the cat, the blue cat that is the character named after the J-pop singer Ado. And I have a little bit of her merch. I have like 2 figures in my room, but now I'm gonna have 3 because there's an Ado figure inside this, I think it's like a blue rose-shaped bath bomb. So look forward to me dissolving that in a video soon. Also at CoPlay, apparently this is a PopMart toy. I completely missed this collaboration, but we have, you know what, I'm gonna unbox it. From Mob Psycho 100, this is so sick. It's a dimple keychain, it's a zip-up pouch, but I mean, one of the most iconic designs from the series. I love his like little hands, and it's made of really good quality rubber. Really, really great. Really happy I found this, and maybe there's more from this series. If anyone wants to try and track it down, it's a collab between PopMart and Fuxion is the name of the other company that made it. Like how the SpongeBob keychains are a collab between PopMart and Gong Studio. I guess sometimes PopMart like collab with different toy makers to make more niche stuff. Last thing from CoPlay is these cool puffy Tamagotchi stickers. And next door to CoPlay was a K-pop store. I asked if they had any old New Jeans merch and they said no, but behind the counter, they had a huge range of the Korean dinosaur character Joguman. And this is, I'm gonna unbox it properly for you. This is a keychain where he's holding like a torch and oh, cute. So it's a light up keychain. I just love the simplicity of this dinosaur's head. He looks so stupid and sweet at the same time. Like me. I already made a video about my favorite toy store in Singapore. It's called Kai Kai Gifts, but I bought some Chinese New Year packets, a Koro Koro Kurin plush, a Mino no Tabo plush, and this is so good. It's a keychain. This is really old too, from 2000 and... Oh no, wow, so I thought it looks a lot older than it actually is. 2018, not that old at all. But it's a cute retro rubber boot, gum boot, featuring Tuxedo Sam on there. Love it. Oh, we got some more Singapore Sanrio stickers that I forgot to show off. I'm gonna open this one up because it has my favorite sticker from the whole collection, and that is this awesome one. Come on, they packaged it far too well. This awesome sticker of Hangar drinking the water from the Merlion fountain. You can't do that, Hangar, you'll get arrested again. From a pop-up called I Love Singapore, which is also owned by the same company that owns the Sanrio store, the Disney store, and the Snoopy store. They were doing this amazing pop-up where, so they have a character called Mr. Merlion. I have a lot of Merlion merch. I'm gonna put a photo up of the Merlion here, for anyone that isn't aware of this beautiful Singaporean landmark. But they also were selling beautiful Singaporean desserts, but plush keychain versions, and you took them home in this takeaway box. So I got a plush durian, the king of fruits. This is a plush Singaporean dessert. I guess its name is a lapis, is that how you pronounce it? But you can actually peel away the top layer. I've had one of these before, it was really nice. They're like, I don't know, they're somewhere between like a rice cake and tofu, and they have like a nice sweet taste. Very cool. Then we have one of my favorite Singapore desserts, the pandan chiffon cake. I buy this a lot in Sydney in a Vietnamese neighborhood called Cabramatta, but I guess it's a very famous cake in Singapore too, and this is a super cute plush. And something that I've only ever had in Singapore is you get rainbow bread. So you get a piece, there's like street vendors selling this in the city, and you get a slice of rainbow bread and then a big stick of ice cream. And so this plush is amazing because the bread is magnetic, and then inside you got to choose your ice cream flavor, and I chose durian ice cream. I love durian. I think my daughter likes it because I gave it to her when we first went to Singapore when she was like 1 year old. But my wife and son refused to engage in my love for durian. So all the more for me. I got Tilly a purple Merlion t-shirt, 2 inflatable Merlions for my nieces. This company loves to make uniquely Singaporean stickers and eco bags. We got a plush Merlion wearing an I Love Singapore cap, and 2 more blind boxes for us to open in this video. A Mr. Merlion porcelain stand. Porcelain in a blind box is very, very risky, but it survived the flight home. It's a blue ceramic Merlion dish. And a Mr. Merlion and Friends keychain. There's like 12 different ones that it could be. And I got, what is that? It's a feisty little curry puff. This isn't the only curry puff keychain that I got in Singapore. I bought this last night just before getting on my flight home from one of my favorite places to eat in Singapore called Old Chang Kee. So there's an eco bag inside, just what I needed, another one. But this is, a plush curry puff of my favorite variety they do, the Sardine-O, which is full of like spicy sardines. Very, very good, amazingly flaky, buttery pastry, the perfect pre-flight snack. So then you don't have to eat crappy plain food and you can just sleep because these will just knock you out. So toy companies were just hitting me up while I was in Singapore because I kept making videos about all the different toy stores that I was visiting. And they were like, come visit my store next. And shout out to Anne at Simply Toys who got me to come and meet her at the store, Simply Toys and Simply Zakka, which are 2 sister stores inside Jewel at Changi Airport. And she absolutely spoiled me. They have an exclusive collaboration that just starts this weekend where they've made an official Monchichi as the Singapore Merlion. Not just the plush keychain version, there is also, oh my God, there's so much in here. There is also a giant plush version, it's so cute. And they even have a Merlion Funko Pop. But Simply Toys also gave me the entire collection of the MART Rement set, which I will be opening in a video soon. A Pandorabo Rement set, a Pom Pom Purin blind box, a Happy Birthday blind box, a Digimon blind box. Spoiler alert everyone, I got really into Digimon this month. I'm gonna start making lots of videos about that, so congratulations to everyone who also likes Digimon. New hyper focus unlocked. Of course, Digimon was made by the same guys that made Tamagotchi, and I have an entire series of the new Chibi keychains, plus this blind box, and this blind box, and a Monchichi as matcha. It's a matcha Monchichi. Oh, it's baby Chichi too. So it's a matcha baby Chichi. Say that fast 3 times. Another Tamagotchi blind bag, the Cinnamoroll Surprise Mix from Rement, which comes with many, many opportunities to get a mocha figure, or maybe a baby milk for Tilly. I was very surprised to see this. It is a Witch Watch patch, and one of the most amazing things, this brand new Usahana statue from Bandai. I will be opening this up in a future video soon too. I'm gonna use this moment for the thumbnail and open one last bag. Obviously, I have to get some presents for my wife, who does not love toys as much as the rest of the family. But hopefully this survived the flight. Inside this beautiful pouch is a beautiful mug. Look at that yellow interior. And some ceremonial matcha from one of the best coffee places that I went to yesterday. This place is called Kurasu. I got my dad some drip bags from there too. And I got myself some very fancy coffee beans from a vending machine out the front of a coffee store called Nylon. And the last present I bought was for my mum. I got her some French Earl Grey tea from the legendary Singaporean tea group TWG. And that's everything I bought in Singapore. Please promise me that you're going to pretend to be surprised when I unbox it again in future videos. This is just a cool sneak peek between me and you, the real ones who watch my long videos. I'm going to try and make more of these. I know I say this every time I make a long video and then suddenly 6 months later I haven't. But look, here's my pinky. Let's all stretch our pinky out. It's a pinky promise. More long videos coming from this channel very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to spend the next... oh wait, I have to go pick up my daughter. Then we can both work out where the hell I'm going to put all this stuff. Bye! Oh, and by the way, I'm going to Vietnam next month. So if you know of any good toy stores in Da Nang, Hoi An, or Phu Quoc, please let me know because I want to bring back just as many toys from Vietnam too and show off all the cool toy stores in that area as well. Bye!